So guys, this story that you're about to hear is an unfortunate event that occurred this past weekend, or actually a while ago, but it's hit the news recently. And this is one of those things, I believe that this is the fifth or sixth case that's similar to this that happened between husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend. And it's unfortunate. A lot of times when I cover these stories, it's usually in reference to the woman cheating, or the woman or the man finding out that she has kids by another man and they aren't his kids. Then he goes into a frenzy and does this. But in this case, the motivation is not clear yet. And it's unfortunate with this whole situation with Imani Roberson and Donell Anderson that this transpired, being that they have a 1-month-old child at this point. She just had a baby. So it's a very sad situation, and it makes you wonder what the motivation is. And there's been said that there's actually a co-conspirator in this situation that they're still looking for. But without further ado, let's get into the story. Let's go.
Authorities have charged Imani Roberson's husband, Donell Anderson, with the crime. They say the search continues for a second suspect. Fox 5's Joy Duke is live from the Rockdale County Sheriff's Office with more on that developing story and reaction from family members. Joy, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Chris, I can tell you that family members are devastated when loved ones of Imani Roberson stopped being able to get in contact with her in mid-July. Her mother said they immediately knew something was wrong. Well, at a news conference earlier today, her mother said her worst fears were confirmed when they got the call from investigators who discovered her body.
It's not the news that we wanted, but I'm happy that we can hold them accountable.
Emotions ran high Saturday morning for loved ones of 29-year-old Imani Roberson as authorities with the Rockdale County Sheriff's Office said the words they hoped they'd never hear.
We came across an area where we believed to be evidence of a possible body. As we processed that area, an unknown body was discovered.
During a news conference, Sheriff Eric Levitt gave the heartbreaking update that after more than 400 hours of searching for the wife and mother of 4, human remains identified by cadaver dogs turned out to be hers.
And I promised them that I was going to find Imani and find out who done something to Imani. Yes. And that today we have done.
Roberson was last seen leaving her mother's home July 16th with her 2 youngest children. Just 11 days later, her car was found burned near a wooded area off of Camp Creek Parkway.
And it was clear that foul play was evident in the disappearance of Imani.
Levitt said evidence in the case, including blood found inside the victim's home, led investigators straight to her husband, Donell Anderson. Rockdale County SWAT officers arrested Anderson at an apartment in Atlanta Friday night.
Donell Anderson is charged with felony murder, malice murder, aggravated assault, possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime, and there could be more charges.
While the arrest gave Roberson's loved ones some closure.
Today is a very difficult day for our family.
There's still a gaping hole in their hearts. They issued a heartfelt thanks to the community for the continued effort in trying to fill that gap. Anderson is in custody at the Rockdale County Jail. Authorities did confirm that they have secured warrants for a second suspect, but they did not reveal that person's identity. Now, if you have any information, give detectives here a call. That's the latest here live in Rockdale County tonight. Joy Dukes, Fox 5 News.
Joy, thank you.
Now that's terrible, man. 29-year-old mother of 4 just got a 1-month-old. Come on. And the disturbing part about this, which is strange, is that the husband didn't report her missing at all. She's got 4 kids. Now, based off what I'm getting from this is that, and from what I've read from this report, is I'm assuming they were estranged. They weren't living together. They found evidence in Donell's apartment that revealed blood, which I guess led up to him being arrested for this situation. So she was gone all this time, and Buddy didn't even bother to say, hey, I haven't heard from her. I've been trying to, you haven't seen your kids. What's going on? She took her 2 youngest home with her after she left the dinner with her mother. And then there's also ring footage that the father shared from the neighbor across the street from her, I believe it was her job or either her residence, where they saw her SUV speeding off like at a high speed. And it makes you wonder what goes on through certain people's minds in the heat of the moment whether you want to be with her, you can't get her back. You've done some things. And there's also reports of police 911 calls being made in the past as early as June in reference to a disturbance at the home, DV situation, if you guys know what I'm talking about. And these things happen, and unfortunately some dudes just go over the top. They can't take it. But this woman has kids, bro. This is your wife. Things don't last forever. And for the parents to be on television talking about this, man, for any parent to lose a child is messed up. And he said this is his third child that he lost in the state of Georgia.
Imani's family is no stranger to tragedy. Imani lost 2 of her brothers and a sister before this senseless act took her life. Ajmal A.J. Aklin, Imani's 11-year-old brother, passed away in December of 2006 to acute lymphoblastic leukemia. A few days before his passing, he was given a visit by his favorite rappers, T.I. and Ludacris, bearing Christmas gifts. He passed away with a full heart. Khayri Aklin, Imani's 19-year-old brother, passed away in January of 2016 to murder. A fight broke out and shots were fired near the intersection of Sugar Creek Lane and Sweetbriar Lane in the Honey Creek subdivision. Khayri was dropped off at Rockdale Medical Center with multiple wounds from a firearm and succumbed to his injuries. Kaylin McFadden was charged with aggravated assault and possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. Khayri had a promising football career and had been the bone marrow donor for his brother Ajmal that passed away in 2006. Ebony Abbey, Imani's sister, passed away in October of 2020. A doctor diagnosed Ebony with COVID-19 at a hospital on October 20th. She was discharged 2 days later, but on October 24th, she passed away at home. She was a 16-time self-published author and entrepreneur. She had 3 children with her husband Brandon at the time of her death that were 1, 11, and 15. Now Imani's family is having to navigate yet another loss, while her children are now without a mother and a father.
And it's got to be heartbreaking, man. This is crazy. So, buddy, whatever you got, your bond was just denied. I believe it was today. Your bond was denied. So whoever this second suspect, whether you snitched or whatever have you, it is what it is. And there was a firearm that wasn't really disclosed, but when the cadaver dogs found her body, they actually found her body 2 miles away from where her car was burned. And it was obviously in a state of decomposition. So I don't know if she was in the car when it was burned, but people do some truly evil stuff. A 1-month-old, come on. And if this is your child, or maybe it's not your child, still, this is your wife, estranged wife, bro, you just lost it. And the fact that he was charged with multiple charges. So a firearm was one of those charges. So obviously that was used probably prior to whatever the condition of her body is. But you just dumped her like she was a piece of trash, man. These guys, it's just crazy. She has a 1-month-old, a 3-year-old, a 9-year-old, and an 11-year-old. Only 29 years old. Man, I don't know what to say, guys. Like, fellas, you must learn to get control of your emotions. I know women can do some things that'll upset you, but you got to know how to walk away, man. Life goes on. There's other women out there. Raise the kids the best you can and fight for your rights as far as parenthood. But, bro, you don't have to go this far. This is crazy, man. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think about this story. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Linktree to book a one-on-one with yours truly. Purchase all my books, merch, t-shirts. With that being said, much blessings to you. I'll catch you guys on the next video. I'm out of here. Peace.
Yeah. 50 Cent. 50. Part 2. Bring it back. Yeah. Can't forget Tony. 50. UK.